Hey friends, welcome to my first ever vlog. I wish I could say I was coming to you from somewhere cool around the world and this vlog was all about my world travels, but as you probably guessed from the title, it's not about that. I am being trolled by a teenage TikToker. Here we go. So here it is, here's the story, here's the whole deal from the beginning. Buckle up. Okay, so here's the tea. Piping hot, just the way I like it. Let's begin, shall we? So all of this happened about a month ago. I started getting an influx of random calls, all from my area code. So I kind of ignored it for the first few days until I could not take it anymore. I was getting calls at all hours of the day and night. I had to put on my do not disturb even during the day. It was getting out of hand. Like, I didn't know where my number was, but it was definitely somewhere. And then I got 2 voicemails. One of the voicemails quite literally said, "Oh, hi, I got your number off a TikTok video and I just, you said to call you, and so I like your videos, and so I'm calling you, but you haven't answered me." So the craziest thing, wouldn't you know, not on TikTok. Don't have any TikTok videos, never made a TikTok video in my life. So we decide to call this person back. And she tells us that she indeed has gotten my phone number off of a video on TikTok. She was really sweet about it, and we asked her who and to give us all the account information. And she did. And here's where things get even crazier. Since at the time I did not have a TikTok account, I was going from the outside in. So I was Googling this person's account and then trying to figure out what was posted. But here's the thing, when you don't have a TikTok account, you can't see comments on posts. So I enlisted the help of my niece and she was able to see what was going on from the inside out. There were about 3 videos that were problematic because these were videos in which the user, the teenage TikToker, was asking people to call and FaceTime and text her. But the number that was on the screen or in the comments was my number. Mine. Here's the lowdown. What she was doing was posting a number on the actual video itself, and then she would leave little droplets, sprinkle a number in the comments, if you will. And she wasn't leaving the entire number. So she was purposely omitting either the area code or 3 digits of her number. So what we were left with, that she was telling people to call and text and FaceTime, was my number, just without my area code. Unbelievable. And then I'm thinking, it can't just be me getting these calls, right? If it's my number without my area code, and I'm getting all these calls from people from my area code, you have to think, how many area codes are there just in North America alone? So there could be hundreds of other people getting these calls too, and they probably have no idea where it's coming from. So we were successful in having a couple of those videos removed. I think enough people complained, to be honest, that it flagged it, maybe on TikTok's end. However, there is a video that is still up on this person's account, and it has, to date, 3.5 million views on it. And she is asking all of her followers to FaceTime her. And it has the number directly on the video. And then in the comments of the video, one of her top comments, she has left my number just without an area code. And then somebody else has actually put her actual number, what this person's real number is, and kind of left it in a little code in one of the comments. So there's a lot of comments on this video, as you can imagine, with 3.5 million views. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this isn't the right number, or this isn't you, or what's your game here, knock it off, right? As an aside, some people have been saying, this is somebody's aunt, and I am somebody's aunt. I'm a lot of people's aunt. I've never felt so seen. But she ain't gonna take it down because it's got 3.5 million views and counting. So here's where we're at now. I keep getting calls and FaceTimes and texts quite randomly. I have repeatedly reported this video. I have had all of my friends report this video. I've had my niece report this video. Her friends have reported this video. And what's happening is we just get an auto-generated message from TikTok back saying that they reviewed our report and it does not go against user guidelines, their community guidelines. Here's the thing though, real quick. It does go against their community guidelines. So then, like any person of a certain age who is not on TikTok, I took to Twitter. I began tweeting and DMing TikTok and TikTok support and couldn't get a response. So today is Monday, January 25th, 2021. And as of today, this afternoon at, I don't even know what time it is, maybe 3 o'clock. What is time? Nobody knows. I took it upon myself this morning to start looking up people that work at TikTok. I went on LinkedIn and I just started looking for people. So I happened to find someone that is a manager in the content role, and she happened to have her email. So I sent her an email, and then I found the person who happens to be the interim head of TikTok. So I messaged her on Twitter, and wouldn't you know, a couple hours later, just this afternoon, I finally received a DM back from TikTok support. This could be a coincidence, honestly. It seems like maybe it was just one of those auto-generated like DMs back as well, but they did ask me to send the link of the problematic video, which I happily did. As it stands right now, I have no idea if this is going to get resolved, if they're going to take the video down, if I'm going to have to change my number, quite frankly, because as far as I can see, this user, and we'll get into her in a second, she has continuously violated the community guidelines. So off the bat, sharing any type of personal identifiable information, I think is what they call it, PII, that is against the guidelines. I don't think I'd be silly to argue that a phone number is personal information. Hello? Anybody? Okay. Above that, she's going into her comments periodically on this video and egging on her followers to, try the number, blah, 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 even when people are saying, this isn't the right number. Here's where I stand with this entire thing right now. I'm waiting to hear back from TikTok support. In the interim, I will be contacting the local police. Yeah, Tasia, hi. Quick question. How do you know who her local police are? And now I bring to you Internet Safety 101. It took me under 5 minutes to figure out this user's full name, her actual phone number, her age, and the city where she lives. You guys, so you may have noticed why I haven't shared any of her information, and it's because she is indeed a minor and is quite literally an example that it has never been easier for predators to get information online about children. It's at their fingertips without them even having to look for it. Sure, it's annoying that I'm getting calls. We could even call this a type of doxing that's happening to me at this point. And that sucks, right? But you know what? It's not life or death for me. The other concerns I have are with her privacy and the privacy of the people that are watching her content. I have started answering all of the calls I've been getting. I've been doing that for about a week and a half now. Guys, they are from children. It's staggering to me that it's these young children watching this content from another child and none of it's being monitored. Frankly, I don't know that any of the parents on either end of this know what the heck is happening. On her end of things, she has given away all of her identifiable information multiple times on TikTok. So that's really the reason I'm going to be contacting the local police in the area that she's in, because it is a massive concern that she's willingly putting this information out there, and I have a feeling her parents have no idea that this is even happening. The other concern is on the end of TikTok. You know, they lay out all these community guidelines, and there is a whole in-depth section about minors on the platform. And yet it's taken me weeks to get their attention and to get any type of response. And the video is still up, by the way, at this point. For it to take weeks for a major tech company to flag content and remove problematic content, especially when it comes to a minor, this is a lesson for all of us. I'm not gonna give up though. I'm gonna keep at it. I'm gonna keep trying. I really don't wanna have to change my number. Maybe you guys have some suggestions on how to keep these big tech companies accountable when it comes to users' privacy and safety, and frankly, following their own guidelines. So if you do, or if you wanna know anything more about this continuing saga, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I know this was a bit of a different one today, but if you did like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Please share it so we can hopefully help put the pressure on TikTok to do the right thing and remove this content. And like I said, leave that comment below if you want to know more details or if you want to know how this played out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. I feel like I can make a rap about this. About being trolled on TikTok.